Hey guys, and welcome to AlphaFerg Casting. I'm AlphaFerg, and today I'm not going to be giving you a UC Davis StarCraft cast. Instead, I will be actually doing some IGN. Let's see, it's a caster search. They're looking for people to cast the IPL 5 qualifiers, and so I'm going to be casting that because I would love to cast the IPL 5 qualifiers. I'm really looking forward to doing this, and I've got an amazing game picked out. So, let's go on into it. When my hotkeys work, here we go. It's gonna be in the bottom here. It's gonna be LiquidTaeja, the red Terran, the new player for Liquid, and the guy who just got into the round of 8 for Codes by knocking out Marine King Prime. Hello, this guy's gonna be awesome. At the top, we have coLKiller. He is a great Protoss player. I've been watching him play in the MCSL, and this guy is good as well. And they're gonna be playing on Metropolis, the new GSL ladder map. That is actually kind of weird. It looks like Blizzard maybe messed up and caused a bug somewhere on this map. Hopefully not with these cool creep tumors that they turn into rocks. Is that the bug? It might be. But I'm really looking forward to see, because this map actually gives exciting stuff when I watch it. There's always some interesting decisions, whether you break down these rocks and get a third base early, or you do a one base all in. I don't know what's going to happen in this game. I know that it's going to be good because both of these players are very, very skilled. I wanted to talk for a minute about this opportunity that IPL has given me. I really like it, not only from a personal standpoint. Obviously I want to be an IPL professional caster, but I just want to say it's awesome that they're looking for other casters in the community. It's kind of hard seeing that the same faces get chosen to cast a lot of things, and I think there's a lot of great community out there, so I'm looking forward, even if it's not me, to see some great casters in the IPL 5 qualifiers. Definitely going to be watching them. Really looking forward to that kind of stuff. Okay, what's going on in the game? It's coLKiller. He's throwing down an early gateway. It looks like it's not any sort of fast expand. You can totally one base with this kind of stuff, but hopefully he doesn't. Getting down an assimilator. Probably going to put down a cybercore immediately after that gateway completes. In the meantime, Taeja getting his first gateway, and he's going to be safe as well. Where is the SCV on this? It is totally hiding, man. That guy was tripping me out. He was like playing peekaboo under this little metal thing, the pylon there. So I'm a civil engineer student, and I can't even name it. It's a squiggly beam. And it looks like Taeja is just putting down a supply depot. Really interesting to see what's going to happen. Looks like a cybercore is out first. This isn't a one-gate expand. This is actually going to be what is going on. Oh my gosh, brilliant move here. The pylon placed down to prevent any sort of early tech lab. He saw the gas, and he knows that Taeja might want to build something, and he may even put down a factory. Oh my gosh, there it is. This game is gonna get nuts because he is basically forcing a style by putting down this pylon here, just as, you know, a gas block in ZVP would be. He's forcing a style, and he's gonna build something that will counter that style. You can see he's already getting the Stalker, which is going to do great because of that bonus damage to armored against any sort of factory units. He's going to hope that there's some Hellions or something, and then he's going to try to smash it. So Killer is playing an awesome metagame here, and it looks like this SCV is trying to get some scouting in before the Stalker gets there. It looks like he will definitely be successful, but Taeja's actually getting some Marines out here, and this pro barely escapes with his life. One hit left against those. Oh my god. It looks like this isn't going to be mech play at all. It's going to be an early starport. Will it be a 1-1-1? We should see definitely, yep, a tech lab going down. This is going to be an interesting build. I like this decision because of this map. The mobility, what you can do is have Banshees hovering around here, and then when the Protoss is halfway to attacking your base, you just go in and kill other probes. I really like 1-1-1s on this map, and this Tech Lab is just going to be sitting here waiting. He is ready for his starport buddy to come make him complete, and Taeja's going to finish walling off. It looks like coLKiller, oh my gosh, is actually going to be fast, or not fast expanding, but this is going to be a 3-gate expand build, and he'll be getting a lot of sentries. He's going to hold it with sentries, but you know what? He kind of forced this play. I really like the icon, by the way. Good job, Taeja. He's forcing this kind of gas-heavy build because he didn't let Taeja spend his gas early. He's forcing out this kind of cloak play, and he's not getting a forge, which is one of the options that you have when you force it out. But it looks like he does throw down a robo, so he should have a Observer on the way, but I don't know if it'll complete in time. It'll definitely be close. Actually, this timing could be perfect. This is a very long map to go across. If this was close air position, it would be a completely different story, but it's not close air, and it looks like we're going to have a Banshee Marine push on this map. Cloak is definitely going to go to complete, and you know, it's interesting. I don't think that this Banshee is going to be able to get across, and there he saw the Banshee with a probe, got a kill very quickly, and he knows that he's going to have to chrono boost out a Observer as soon as possible. We should be seeing it any moment. In fact, yep, chrono boosting it out perfectly timed, and this Banshee is going to be shut down. Cloak will complete, but with an Observer on the field, it's going to be a huge detriment to him, and Taeja is actually falling behind right now. He's behind a base. This command center is not finished, while this second here is totally mining fine, and oh my gosh, look at this. The Banshee doing some damage, but the Observer comes out perfectly, and the Banshee is running for his life. Will he die? No, he has 50 health points left. He does pick off another another probe, but I don't know if that kind of damage was enough, because he's got all this tech completed and he wasted that huge cloak, and it really didn't do too much. He only got 4 kills, and he has 2 Banshees now, not doing too much. So Killer's going to be able to macro pretty safe right now, and he does have a robo complete. Looks like getting a second Observer, very good to have one at home and one with your army. Oh my gosh, but Banshee getting in here, they get a sentry kill. Huge move there. Even weakening the second sentry. But will it be enough? It looks like the Immortals is starting to come out. This 2-base Protoss build is going to start getting really scary. It looks like more Banshees are coming out, even a Raven, while Taeja is teching to Marine tank kind of builds. But I'll tell you what, these Marines, because all of this tech is going in one direction towards the air, they're going to be unstimmed, they're going to be un-combat shield, they're going to have no upgrades. And Banshee's trying to do some more damage, but very good control by Killer, taking out a lot of the Stalkers. In the meantime, Killer is getting a great scout just to see what the economy situation for Taeja is. He's happy, he's ahead, he's going to get some Colossi out on the field, and he's going to take down these rocks. I really like that decision, because Colossi give you more safety against an early bio push. They give you a lot more power when your 2 armies smash against each other. So you can get a 3rd base when you get Colossi, and that's exactly what coLKiller is looking to do. Double forges, I love it. Let's take a look and see what I said about the Marines. They have no upgrades. He's getting so many of them, but the Tech Lab is just starting now, and Stim is not going to be completed until like the 12-minute mark, which you never want in any sort of game that you're getting a lot of Marines. And it looks like Taeja is actually just going to bunker up exactly and try to hold off any sort of early push while he tries to get his units up there. You can see Stim is finally being put down. So many more barracks for Marines, but I don't know if it's going to be very beneficial. He will be able to get Marauders, but these Colossi are going to just start getting a very high number, and the 3rd is already down. There's practically no way to put any sort of pressure on the Protoss player aside from with these Banshees. So we'll see if Taeja can pull it off. He'll need some sort of miracle. You can see that he is ahead in the unit count, but he will start falling behind in the economy supply, and he doesn't really have any hope of a 3rd base at this point, because if he tries to move out and take it, he leaves himself open to a huge 3-base push by Killer. Doing a lot of damage with these Banshees against the Stalkers, but there's a cannon. And will he be able to pick off very much? There's the first probe going down, but all the probes have been pulled back. Using Cloak here, but there's an Observer right there. He's going to be fine. All that really this is going to do is do a little bit of harass, force some unit productions, force a little bit less economy. But oh my gosh, a little loss of control here, and 1 Banshee goes down. Will a second? No, it does not. Floats away safe with 24 HP, but that is not the kind of damage that he was hoping for, and Killer continues to macro up. He's getting a Twilight Council. Lance is almost completed. +1 for both armor and weapons is almost completed, and there's Vikings that are starting to come out for Taeja. You can see he's supply blocked. He just doesn't have these upgrades finished. Stim isn't done. Shields isn't done. He's only getting +1 weapons. There is no armor anywhere. He's trying to get more NG bays, but really he's just kind of fallen a little bit behind. I know he's ahead in supply, and I've been saying that he's behind the whole game, but he's definitely behind because all that Killer has to do is make a huge warp-in cycle with gateway units, and he'll be fine. And you can see he's putting a lot of his focus on tech. He's getting +2, he's getting charge, he's getting the Templar Archive just completed. I wouldn't be surprised to see Storm soon when this gas starts kicking in. You gotta get guys on gas soon. There he goes, almost immediately, as I realized it as well. And Taeja is gonna try to get this third up, but I don't know, man. He's got really good macro, he's really keeping up with Killer, but his army just isn't going to have the hitting power that Killer has. You can see he's starting +1 armor right now and +2 weapons, whereas +2/+2 will be done for Killer in a matter of minutes at about the same time. But, oh, this is not good. You can see this really skyish Terran is moving out to try to do more damage, but Stalkers just shut that down so easily. I wouldn't really continue this kind of play. He's kind of thrown away these units at this point, but actually this might not be the worst decision. Stim has finished, combat shields have finished. If he can time it right, he can pull all the army up into the main while he hits a third, but he's moving in immediately, and a lot of these Stalkers are being pulled out of position, but they're doing a lot of damage. PDD has gone down, which is a great thing, but is it in the best position? These Stalkers can still do a lot of damage. The Banshees are trying to get in there. But here comes the Bioforce into the main. Here is the Force. Will Force Fields be enough? There's only a handful of Zealots, but he builds a bunch of Zealots in the front. This should be enough. The Colossus is doing a lot of damage, and Taeja, you can see he just is forced to run away. He cannot engage this army at this point. He's going to have to wait. He's going to have to try to catch up with drops because he's really behind in the punching power that he needs. You can see he's getting a lot of bio units, but these Colossi are totally safe with this huge army right here, and once Killer gets maxed, it's going to be a huge fight for Taeja to try to catch up. This is the kind of timing that he needs, and you can see he's moving out with all these units. He has siege tanks, he has bio, he has marauders, he has this air kind of army, and he has to hit right now before these units start getting in large numbers. You can see that the Templar are completed, they have Storm. This is like the worst possible timing. The longer Taeja delays this push, the more damage will be done to him. It looks like he's going to try to do a drop. It could be huge if Taeja moves into the front. This drop will do a lot of damage. It's forcing all of the army back up the ramp, but we have some tanks moving all the way out here. Here is the army in the main. It's being taken out because of this whole army here, but there is definitely some sort of damage coming in. These tanks are just moving. Oh my gosh, this is not great control right now. He was focusing on that drop, and he's going to lose 2 tanks here for practically nothing. This Zealot taking 19 hit points of damage, and the shields will be fine. You can see Killer is only 10 supply behind, and he has a huge power come down. 2-2 is done for him. He's even starting on 3-3. Blink is halfway done. This army is separated, but here comes reinforcements from the back. They're trying to move in, but there is a huge number of Zealots that he is trying to kite against, and Storm is completed as well. The Colossi are doing a ton of damage. Oh, there's a first Storm, but will it be enough? It looks like this bio is just going to have to kite back, moving in, trying to pick off a Templar, and he does, but there's Archons moving in here now too. I don't think he should continue pushing. That's a lot of Marauders. Oh my gosh, will the Marauders be enough? The bio are pushing back coLKiller's force, but he can really just turn around and warp in. He's trying to re-macro. Oh, don't want to lose the Templar. He does lose the Templar. He loses the Colossi. He's going to lose this Immortal as well. He does escape with the rest of his Archon Stalker army, but that was a very dangerous engagement. You can see he actually fell behind. He really overextended down here. There was a lot of reinforcements waiting, and Taeja used them very well to pick off some very key units in Killer's army. It looks like he's trying to get up here in the upgrades. 3-3 will be done for Killer very shortly. But Taeja's trying to just keep up. This third has remained practically unharassed, which is really good news for Killer, and he's trying to scout out this 5th position just to see. And look at, here's another drop coming in. It's going to be scouted by this probe, but there's practically no army here. Something's going to get warped in. Oh my gosh, will this 5th get taken down? There's a lot of Zealots here, but Pylons are going down. These Marauders and Marines here on the high ground are doing a ton of damage, but it will be forced to run away. Will these... Oh, the dropships are so low on health. They're trying to take out this last dropship. It has 11 hit points. It does go down and loses a bunch of army in there too. But Taeja is continuing to macro. He's trying to keep up. Will he be able? He needs to be hitting this economy. If he does drops, if he continues to keep Killer off of his feet, he will be fine. But oh my gosh, look at all of these Templar. Look at the storms that are available to Killer in a minute. And oh my gosh, will Taeja be able to catch up? He's evening up on supply. 3-3 is going to finish. This is the wrong timing. He needed to hit about a minute ago, but 3-3 will be done in a few seconds. If Killer just sits back and waits for that 3-3, all of these Zealots are going to do so much damage. They're going to be finished in 20 seconds. This is getting really scary for Taeja. He needs to somehow get this army gone. He's trying to take a 4th and 5th right now, actually. But it's getting scary. 3-3. Oh, it's finished. It's totally finished. Killer has the perfect army now. He's almost fully supplied. He has a ton of Zealots. This is only bio. Even if the Colossi go down, they're going to do a ton of damage beforehand. The only hope for Taeja right now is these Ghosts. How will he use the EMPs? And how well will they go off? It looks like he is finally trying to get this 3-3 completed. He is getting ship weapons too, which I like, just taking out Colossi that much faster. But the problem is that Killer can use just a little bit of supply to harass, and Taeja's going to need his whole army to fight off any sort of early push. So Killer should be fine. He's getting up onto 5 bases as long as he keeps Taeja from really going into crazy macro mode. He should be fine here. Ooh, they're close. They're close to engaging. Both armies are totally supply maxed right now. Here are the Ghosts. Will they be able to move in? This is getting really scary for Taeja, but he could be able to engage if he uses these Ghosts correctly and do a ton of damage. Will it be enough? I don't know. These poor Templar are a little bit slow. A very good scan. They're seeing the army positioning, seeing these... seeing the Templar just lagging behind. This is getting scary, folks, and these Vikings are maybe going to move in and try to start picking away at the Colossi. They want to take it out. It looks like they're so close that the Ghosts are moving in. They're doing tons of EMPs. Oh my gosh, all the shields are gone. The bio is going to do so much damage. They're stimming. They're taking out so many Zealots. Killer is dropping in supply. He's trying to re-macro, but will it be enough? Here come the Archon army, but there is so much bio here, taking out so much damage. You can see Colossi falling as if they were made out of paper. These Marauders are in such high numbers, and wow, Taeja, perfect EMPs, taking out so much. Just not able to take them out was Killer, and he is paying the price, losing all of this production. He'll lose the natural. There's another Colossus here. Will it be able to escape? It's taking a ton of hits from the Marauders, and this Viking should be able to pick it off. It goes down. Look at this destruction. Taeja has firmly won the match at this point, taking out the natural. Look at these poor forges. Man, that was really tough right there. Taeja using perfect EMPs to take out that whole army for Killer. Oh man, I'm so excited right now. Alright, well, that was my application for the IPL caster search. I'm really looking forward to see what you guys come up with. I'm Alpha Ferg. Have a good night, man. That was crazy.